Okay, this is a video. If they are, there is no rumors about this, so there is no gossip on the net. But I think this would be a great idea to do a serious Batman live action series. And if they were to do it, here's just a couple of things that I think would be great about it. They'd have to cast right, like Christopher Nolan did in his recent films. I think Heath Ledger was a great Joker. I think the Batman they chose was really well chosen. I immediately said, as soon as I found out that who was playing Batman, I said that's a great pick. The Scarecrow guy, that was awesome. Um, yeah, and everything was done right. Okay, if they were to do this, I think they would need to do it in such a way as well. Batman Begins has only recently come out. I know it was still a few years ago, but they really do not need to go into Batman's origin. I think they should just start it off similar, not the exact same way as they did with the um, Tim Burton Batman. Just say, look, here it is. Batman's been around obviously for a little while, but not too long to say that show that you're missing anything. And they would need to do Joker's origin because that wasn't addressed in The Dark Knight. As much as I like The Dark Knight, I would have liked to see Joker's origin done in that, but I understand why they didn't do it. Okay, if they were to do it in two parts, it'd have to be a 2 hour pilot. I know that might seem long, but well, think about it. You do a 2 hour pilot plus commercials. It's only really about an hour and a half, if that. And yeah, another thing I would like them to address on this is if they're not to do Two-Face too early. That I reckon if you did it at the end of the season one, that would be the way to do it. And the way I'd do it is at the end of the if for anyone's seen the animated series version of Two-Face's origin, they show what he looks like at the end of the episode. I would not do that. I would not show what Two-Face looks like at all with his face and everything. Not until the following season. Like, have his girlfriend or whoever's reaction to what he looks like, but don't show it. I think that would be the way I would do it. Another thing, don't do Robin unless you absolutely have to, and not until season 3. And give it a long, drawn out thing. Like, even not have him in Robin costume until like halfway through the third season or the fourth season or whatever. That I think would be best. There's another thing I've recently read on Wikipedia about a time when Scarecrow and the Joker teamed up. Apparently, the Scarecrow gassed Joker with his fear gas, and it had no effect on the Joker whatsoever. I would love to see that done on live action because it just sounds awesome to me. Because I'm a fan of the Joker. I was a fan of the Joker before the Dark Knight. I was a fan before I even saw the Tim Burton film. So that's how much of a Joker fan I am. There are a few other things. I would probably try and get everyone's origin out of the way as quickly as possible within the first 2 seasons. And I'd like to see some sort of rivalry between the Joker and Riddler. I honestly don't think that them two would ever really work together. I don't. And The main problem I see with movies is by the time you get to the third movie, people could, if you were to do a fourth, people would be kind of sick of it, which is the main reason I prefer to see a lot of these comics, especially the X-Men, done live action, or even I think there's been enough animation of the X-Men at the moment. I think a live action would be the way to go. Certain things I feel don't work movie wise, and I think comic books are the way they've done this. And I think Venom being killed off in the recent Spider-Man, and at the end, and done in a really crappy way. I think if you had done Spider-Man and ended it right away, when Venom was being created in that clock tower scene, and he ended the film there, and done a whole. Venom should have gotten a whole film. It should not have been like that bit at the end. That was stupid. Venom deserves his own film. I know the director or whoever didn't really like Venom and didn't really want to. That's just stupid. I mean, if a character is popular enough, you got to put your feelings aside and just do it the right way. Anyway, yeah, that's my feelings on comic books as movies. By the time you get to 3, it's kind of old. Okay, that's it from me. Please subscribe to Magpie 2541.